Hello students. Today we are going to know about chapter second whole numbers. So before we discuss about the whole numbers, we will discuss first what is the natural number. Natural number, which number used naturally comes. इस पहले हम लोग इस टॉपिक के पहले we will discuss about the natural numbers. So let's come on natural numbers. We are using in daily life. Suppose how many fingers do you have in each hand? So you count it, start counting. How can count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. So 5 finger each hand means both hand you have 10 finger. So starting always from 1 naturally comes. This number as naturally comes. If you are told to any kid ki count, start count. So naturally this kid start counting from 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that, and so on. Second example I have given here. Second example I am giving to like you have a bunch of banana. So start in a bunch. In this bunch, how many bananas have? So start. You what will do? Definitely you count it. Start counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Yeah, how many bananas in this bunch? So this all this counting numbers like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on till infinity. All are called a natural numbers because they come naturally. If you start counting, we generally count which number naturally comes to us. वो अपने आप शुरू हो जाता है. जैसे ही आप स्टार्ट करते हो अपने आप में वो स्टार्ट हो जाता है 1 2 3 4 5 6 लाइक दैट एंड सो ऑन मींस टिल इंफिनिटी. दिस एंडलेस है. दिस इज अ एंडलेस नंबर. So all are called a natural number which number starts from 1 and endless so on. Now comes on whole number. Second is whole number. What is a whole number? All natural numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, 21, 22, 23, 50, 51, 52, 1000, 1001, lakh, crore, whatever numbers. So all numbers, all counting numbers, including zero, and so on. Okay, till infinity. Means starting from zero and counted endless. So these are whole numbers. Whole numbers means all natural numbers whichever starting from 1 and plus 0. 0 like a whole. You know na, whole means you know, like a this. So 0 is also whole number. This is a smaller whole number. Zero is the smaller whole numbers. Whole number. Okay. And 1 is the smallest. Least, you can say that least or smallest नेचुरल नंबर. क्यों? क्योंकि 1 से स्टार्ट होता है और होल नंबर 0 से स्टार्ट होता है एंड ऑल काउंटिंग नंबर्स. ओके, सो आई थिंक क्लियर टू ऑल. Now some more numbers like 1/2, 3/4, 0.035, 0.25, this kind of number. This is also number, but this is not a natural number and whole number, because these are complicated number, not using in counting. Generally, naturally we are not using this number in counting. हम लोग क्या करते हैं? यूज नहीं करते हैं डेली लाइफ में. In daily life we are using this kind of number. 1, 2, 3 starting from 0. Suppose this is a whole number, but 1/2, 3/4, 5/6, this kind of numbers not using. Okay, so this was not whole numbers. Whatever given in fraction, decimal numbers, okay, this is not whole numbers. Now second is, how can show this number on number line. So look at here. I am drawing here a number line like this. Okay, starting from okay. So I draw this number on number line starting from 0, and right side all are successive number, means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and so on. If you want to more number, extend this line. Okay, but here not extend, because this is a whole number. If you want to predecessor of 0, what is the meaning of successor and predecessor? We will discuss about this topic. First you look at here, not predecessor means इसके पहले 0 के, before the 0 number होता है, but we will discuss here next class. In the above means this, before the 0 you will get negative numbers. Okay, you will get negative numbers. So all whole numbers can't come before the 0. All whole numbers come to after 0. 0 is starting from 0 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like that, and so on, endless. Go on, so on and on. Okay. So now, suppose asking here, predecessor now comes in successor. Successor of the whole number. So successor means after. Successor means after. Means plus one. Okay, success. आगे बढ़ना. Isn't it? Suppose what is the successor of 4? So definitely 5. Because 4 plus 1. Okay? 4 plus 1 means 5. आगे बढ़ना. Successor means after. After the 4. After this digit. So after 4 is 5. Now comes in predecessor. What is the predecessor of 9? Predecessor. Predecessor. This is a predi. Means pre. P comes from this. पहले का number comes before. Okay. So predecessor of 9 is 8. Predecessor of 9 is 8 means minus 1. Predecessor means minus 1. Okay. So 8. Now predecessor of 3. So definitely you reply 2 because before the number, before the 3. So before the 3 given your 2. Okay. But can't say predecessor of 0. If anybody asks these things, means you will get negative marks. आपको क्या मिलेगा? Negative marks मिलेगा. After this side, you will get -1, -2, -3. These are not a whole number. Whole number always starts from 0. So 0 का predecessor whole number में नहीं होगा. Okay. Now I think you understand what is the successor and predecessor. I'm writing here some numbers. What is the predecessor of this number? 2358. So predecessor of this number means before 2357. What we have done here? We have subtract -1. Look at here. -1. You will get 2357. Means before the number. Predecessor means before the number of given number. Isn't it? So you will get 2357. Now what is the successor of given number? Definitely you add 1 or you will write after this number. If you add 1 means आपको 1 आगे जाना है 1 पीछे जाना है. Means -1 means predecessor and +1 means successor. 9. Okay. Now comes on addition on number line. Okay. Addition on number line. given here 4 plus 2. So 4 plus 2, how can add on this number line? 4, this number. Again, start counting 2. 1, 2. So answer will be 6. क्या आया? 6. 4 plus 2, 4. This number and start counting to 1, 2. We will jump 2 jump. कितना jump किया? 2 jump. We have jumped 2. Okay. Now second example I am giving here. 2 plus 5. 2 plus 5. So this number is 2. You will take 5 jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Answer will be 7. Okay. Answer will be 7. Now comes on subtraction on number line. How can subtract on number line? Seven minus 3. Addition means right side. You will jump right side. कहाँ जाना है आपको? Right side. But in subtraction comes on left side. Starting from 7, because I have written here 7 minus 3. So 7. How many jump you will take in left side? 1, 2, 3. Answer will be 4. Okay? Because numbers come 4. किस पर आया? This number 4. So answer will be 4. Now comes on multiplication on number line. How can multiply? Okay. 4 into 2. Suppose I have given here 4 into 2. Multiply on number line. So, how will multiply on this number line? 4 into 2 means 4 times 2. You can say that 4 times 2 you add, or 2 times, you can say that 2 times of 4. So depending on you, 2 times of 4 or 4 times of 2. So we are doing here 2 times of 4. 2 times 4. So 2 times 4 means starting from here 1. 2 times 4 means 4 plus 4. Okay. And 4 times 2 means 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Okay. So starting 2 times 4. 1 times and now 1 times here. 1 times 4. Next is one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 2 times of 4 means 4 plus 4. You will get how much? 8. Answer will be 8. Or 2 times 4. Suppose given 2 times 4 means start 2 times 2. Sorry. here 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so answer will be, again you will get 8. Okay, आंसर कितना है आपका? अगेन आपको 8 ही मिला. आप 4 टाइम्स 2 करो और 2 टाइम्स 4. Now property of whole number. We will discuss about property of whole numbers. Whole numbers. Okay. So property of whole numbers. First property is closure. Closure property. What says closure property? If you add a plus b, answer will be c. आपको आंसर क्या मिलेगा? c. And c is a whole number. Okay, c is a whole number. To the example, let us see 2 plus 3. 2 also whole number, as you know that, and 3 also whole number. Answer will be 5. 5 is a whole number. Okay. Now, in multiplication, a into b. This is a over addition. एक इसके ऊपर है over addition. Okay. Closure property of over addition. Okay. Addition के ऊपर है. Now comes on multiplication. A into b equal to c. Okay. If you multiply by 2 plus 5, answer will be 10. 10 is also whole number. Okay. 10 whole number है, definitely whole number है. 10 is a whole number. So this property, addition and subtraction, this is. Now we will say in subtraction and division, work or not? Closure property work or not in subtraction and division? So let us see a minus b. But addition and multiplication, in both cases this property work. Okay, in दोनों property में closure property work करता है. But see on this, subtraction and division करता है या नहीं करता है? So a minus b equals c. So a, suppose 5 minus 3, answer will be 2. So this is a whole number. But in this cases, a is a greater than b. a क्या है? Greater है b से. So you get whole number. Now if a equal b, a minus b. Next example, 20 minus 20, answer will be 0. As you know that 0 is also whole number. जीरो क्या है, ए भी एक होल नंबर, बट इसमें क्या है, बोथ नंबर ए एंड बी, ए इक्वल बी. In this case also you will get whole number. But now let us see next example. 20 minus 30. Okay, 20 minus 30, 20 minus 25. So many examples. Means answer you will get in negative. इसमें आपको आंसर क्या मिलेगा, होल नंबर नहीं मिलेगा, आंसर विल यू गेट इन नेगेटिव. And this case a less than b. Okay, a is less than b. जब a आपके b से छोटा हो तो in this case you are not this property not work. Answer will be -5. -5 is a not whole number. Okay, this is a not whole number. Okay, तो ये subtraction पे वर्क नहीं करता है. Some cases it will be work but not all. Okay, कहीं कहीं वर्क करता है, कहीं कहीं नहीं करता है. So I have written here जब ये बड़ा हो, b छोटा हो तब ये वर्क करेगा, इक्वल हो तब आपको होल नंबर मिलेगा, बट b is greater than a. In this case not. Now see on division. It works or not. In division cases, a upon b. In every cases can't work. Division में भी आपका a like a upon 0 अगर हो, in this case a equal 7 and b equal 0. So 7 upon 0. In this case not defined. इसका कोई define नहीं होता है. Okay, not defined, not work. Okay, suppose 2 upon 7 हम डिवाइड कर रहे हैं, 7 को 2 से डिवाइड कर रहे हैं, ये भी डिवीजन नहीं होगा. This is not getting whole numbers. 6 upon 8, इसमें भी आपको whole numbers नहीं मिलेंगे. So this property not work on division. Now comes on commutative property. Second is commutative property. In this property, if you change the order, you will get same answer. Like a plus b is equal to b plus a. Through the example, I am explaining here. A equal 3 and b equal 2. So let us see. A 3 plus 2 is equal to b. B is a 2. 2 plus 3. 5 means both sides you will get same answer. So this property will work on commutative property also. Okay. So this is the over addition. ये क्या है? Commutative property of addition. Now comes on multiplication. A into b is equal to b into a. In multiplication, if you change the order, also you will get same answer. Look at here. 3 into 4 and 4 into 3 means A means 3 and B is 4. 4 and 8. 4 is B and 3 is A. Multiply it, 12 and 12. You will get same answer. Now, let's see this property work on subtraction and division or not. So the subtraction A minus B is equal to B minus A. Can't possible. A minus B. Suppose A equal 4 and B equal 2 and B 2 minus 4. Answer will be here 2 and that side minus 2. So this property not satisfied, not work on subtraction because both sides has different answer, not equal. Okay? So not work on subtraction. Now comes on division. डिवीजन में भी देख लेते हैं A upon B. A upon B means you can write it A divided by B. Okay. Suppose A 4 upon 2. Answer will be A equal 4 and B equal 2. Now you are divided, answer will be 2. Answer कितना मिला? You will get 2. After that, if you change the order, B upon A. Okay? If you change the order, B upon A. So 2 upon 4, you will get 1 upon 2. This is a not whole number. ये क्या है? Whole number नहीं है. So in this case division और subtraction में work नहीं करता है. Okay. Now comes on commutative property. Only किस पर work करता है? Addition and multiplication. Now what is associative property? Associative property. So first look here, A plus B plus C means if you add any order, answer will be same. A plus B plus C. अब आप या तो पहले इसको ऐड करो फिर इसको ऐड करो, ओके, और पहले ये दोनों को ऐड करो फिर इसको ऐड करो. इन बोथ केसेस यू विल आंसर क्या होगा? सेम. यू विल गेट सेम आंसर. सपोज A equal to B equal 1, C equal 4. Okay. A equal 2 plus B equal 1 plus 4. Now we will check satisfied or not. ये काम करता है कि नहीं एडिशन में एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी. With the example, okay. So first I am adding here 2 plus मतलब A plus B. B is 1, A is 2 and C is 4. So first we will add 2 plus 1, you will get 3 plus 4. Answer will be 7. Now comes on that side. First we will add these two numbers, 2 plus 4 plus 1, you will get 5 and 5 plus 2, answer will be 7 means both answer if you change the order, आप या इसको पहले करो या इसको पहले करो, इसको in both if you change the order you will be answer will be same, आंसर क्या होगा आपका सेम. Now comes on multiplication. Of this property. अब मल्टीप्लिकेशन का देख लेते हैं, एडिशन में तो बहुत कर रहा है. A into B into C. Okay, is equal to A into B into C. जैसे हमने एडिशन में किया, similarly we are doing here. Okay, like A into B plus C. So first we multiply here this one A into B. So A suppose 2 into 1 multiply by 4 and here 2 into 1 means 2 मतलब आपका A equal 2 है, B equal 1 and C equal 4. So 2 into 1 into 4. Okay. So first I am doing here, first we multiply this number, both this number means 2 into 1 you get 2 multiplied by 4, answer will be 8. Now on this side 2 into 4 into 1 you will get 4, answer will be 8. Means if you multiply both sides you can change order, आप किसी भी फॉर्म में उसको चेंज करके मल्टीप्लाई करो, आंसर क्या होगा सेम आएगा. Associative property not work in subtraction and division. A property भी जैसे कम्यूटेटिव सब्ट्रैक्शन एंड डिवीजन में वर्क नहीं करता, इसी तरह से एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी भी सब्ट्रैक्शन एंड डिवीजन में वर्क नहीं करता. Now next property is distributive property. Fourth number is distributive. Okay, distributive property. Okay. In this property, A into B plus C means this property, distributive property of multiplication over addition. इसमें आपका multiplication भी है, addition भी. In this case, इस A को आप क्या करोगे? A multiply by B, A इसके साथ भी डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होगा एंड B के साथ भी डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होगा. ये दोनों के साथ मल्टीप्लाई होगा बिकॉज कॉमन है, isn't it? तो A आपका दोनों के साथ मल्टीप्लाई होगा, E के साथ मल्टीप्लाई होगा, सॉरी यहाँ C आएगा, D प्लस C. तो A into B plus A into C. Okay, and this case you will get same answer. So I'm giving you an example. 2 multiplied by 3 plus 4. Okay. So 2 multiplied by 4 and 2 multiplied with 3 also. दोनों के साथ मल्टीप्लाई होगा, दोनों के साथ डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होगा. 2 into 3 plus 2 into 4. 6. 3 into 2 or 2 into 3, 6 plus 8. Answer will be 4. Okay, so this is a distributive property of multiplication over addition. Okay, some more property I have. First, you look at here distributive property. How can make आपका कैलकुलेशन जो है इजियर कैसे बना, लाइक 522 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 101 given this example. Okay, how can make easier for this calculation, इसको हम कैलकुलेशन इजी वे में कैसे कर सकते हैं. So let us see 522 multiplied by 100 plus 1. We can write it na 100 plus 1 is equal to 101. Okay, 100 plus 1 you will get 101. तो हम इसको एक्सपेंड करके लिख सकते हैं 100 plus 1. So now 522 multiplied by 100 plus 522 multiplied by 1 also. ये दोनों के साथ डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होगा. So 522 multiplied by 100 answer will be 52,200 plus here 522. Both you add. Now 7, 5 to 7 because 0 0 and here 2 2, so I get in here 2 2. After that 5 plus 2 is 7. Now 5 2. Okay, answer will be. So you have seen, आपने देखा कि हमने कैसे इसको इसी वे में कैलकुलेट कर लिया. Now next property is additive identity. Additive identity. अब additive identity क्या है? If you add a plus 0 is equal to 0 plus a, means a plus 0 you will get answer a. Okay, and 0 plus a you will get answer a. इसकी वैल्यू पे कोई असर नहीं होगा. If you add you will get answer a. So this is a additive property, means 0 is a additive property. To the example, a means 2 plus 0, a equal to, and if you add with 0, answer will be 2. Okay, and same similarly of this 0 plus 2, answer will be also 2. So 0 is a additive identity. 0 को किसी भी नंबर के साथ ऐड करोगे तो आपको आंसर होल नंबर्स के साथ आंसर will get same, means a. Now multiplicative identity भी एक होता है. वो क्या होता है? Let us see. Multiplicative identity. If you multiply by any number with 1, answer will be a. आप a को 1 के साथ मल्टीप्लाई करोगे, आंसर क्या होगा? और 1 into a, आंसर will be a. Look at here, 2 3 5 multiplied by means a equal 235 multiplied by 1. आंसर विल बी 235. ओके, सिमिलरली 1 into if हमने 1 तो पहले कर दिया, 235 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 1 into 235 आंसर विल बी सेम. So all this was complete. All about this chapter whole numbers we have done here. So once again I am explaining here what is a natural number. Natural number which is starts from 1 and go on till infinity, means count endless आप काउंट कर सकते हो. एंड होल नंबर ऑल नेचुरल नंबर्स प्लस जीरो, मतलब उसके साथ जीरो इंक्लूड कर दोगे तो होल नंबर हो गया. ओके, सो आई थिंक ऑल ऑफ यू अंडरस्टैंड. Today we have completed this exercise, basic introduction about this chapter. Thank you.